In this video, we're going to use a fine point Sharpie, the thicker kind, a fine point Sharpie to outline our outlines of our dragonfly. Now, when you use a Sharpie, we just got done looking at the Sharpie video, make sure that you hold your Sharpie straight up and down so that the ink can come out of the tip. Don't press too hard, press gently, and if your Sharpie is ever so slightly flattened at the tip, it still works. You just have to hold it straight up and down. Now, we want to work with a little bit of overlapping here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I do not draw the lines of the body there. I'm going to start with the wings and draw my wings, carefully making sure to hold my Sharpie straight up and down like that. Okay, once I get that finished, I'm going to kind of continue on. And there's really not a whole lot of explaining that needs to happen until right up at the end. Make sure not to do those two lines, because what we want is at the end we want those wings to be on top. You can see how I didn't do those two lines so that we have overlapping there. Okay. Also, you'll notice as I draw these other shapes, on some of my lines I might accidentally go off of my line and accidentally come off of it. That's okay, as long as you are sure and diligent about your Sharpieing and you are able to then just erase over the top of that. Now that I've got those two wings done, because I know those are going to be on top, I'm going to start here and do the body shape and stop here, or start here, go around and stop, then continue my line down here and stop there. So I've got that shape completed. Now I'm going to do the abdomen, and then we'll move on to the head, and the eyes, and then I'm going to switch my Sharpie to the ultra fine point one, the little teeny one, and do the antenna with the teenier one so that the antenna seems more fine and not so incredibly thick. Now that we've got all of our Sharpie lines completed, except for those ones that are under our wings, you're going to take one of the erasers that I give you, and these are called magic rubber erasers. They're nice and they get all the pencil up, so you're going to take your eraser and erase right over the top of your Sharpie pen marks so that you get all of your pencil off of your paper. You don't want to have any pencil on, so that when we start our watercolor, we are having our nice black lines of our wings and our dragonfly nicely, evenly drawn on there. Okay, I'm just gonna take this and wipe it onto the table. As you guys are getting done with your erasing, please don't rub the eraser shavings onto the floor. If you kind of rub them off the table and swipe them into your hand, then you can throw them out into the trash when you're done. Okay, and that's what your final Sharpieing example should look like without the pencil line behind your wings. Okay, when you get that done, give me a thumbs up and we'll make sure everyone's done, and then we'll move on to the watercolors together.